So there are lots of happenings happening in sport, and Tahir Bhai is with us today. How are you doing, Tahir Bhai?
May good Akib, God is too kind. What about you?
Tahir Bhai, I'm doing well, Alhamdulillah. And Tahir Bhai, I wanted to share a thing that PCB is telling that Fakhar is unfit and not able to play for the national team. But in domestic tournament, Champions T20 Cup, he's fielding, showing, getting runs with the bat. What is wrong with PCB? And full Pakistan fans want Fakhar Zaman back in the team.
Akib, the main thing over here is okay. PCB is saying Fakhar is ill or having injury or whatsoever that is, and blah 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 blah. Let's set aside. But the main thing, Fakhar also given any statement in this regard whether he is fit or unfit. No. So there is something fishy inside. I think it's too much now. PCB should give Fakhar a proper chance to come in the team. Let's forget what happened, what he has done wrong with the PCB by giving some statements. I think PCB should not be too much harsh with the Fakhar Zaman. I think he has paid the price already by they just thrown him out of the teams from so many times. So I think it's the best time that he should be included in the team, and it's for the betterment of the for the cricket, but also for the betterment of our country, because the loss is happening not only Fakhar, it is the loss of our Pakistan cricket. If the inclusion of Fakhar can be done in the team, I think the batting line of the team will be strengthened and we'll be able to win more and more matches and tournaments for the Pakistani team.
And Tahir Bhai, one news I want to share with you and all of the sports lover. It's a huge news that Islamic country, the hub of Islam, Saudi Arabia, has been granted as the host of 2034 FIFA Football World Cup. Tahir Bhai, how do you see this news? Because it's been my kind of Saudi Arabia is like my second home country, and you have also been there multiple amount of time. How huge is this after Qatar for Muslim Ummah to host the World Cup?
It's a very good sign, and I was waiting for this news from the long time. That whenever I visit Saudi Arabia, I have seen many times youngsters are playing over
there.
They are
very passionate for football.
And I still remember in 2006 World Cup when Germany was defeated in the final. But Saudi Arabia was the only team who scored the goal against the Germany in the whole tournament.
And so, they beat Messi, Argentina also last World Cup.
Yeah, so I think it's a very good sign, and I am very thankful to FIFA that they have chosen the Saudi Arabia for this great tournament, which is equally like in the every part of the world, whether they have football team or not. Same is the case with the Pakistan, that football is our secondary game, but there are huge lover of the football existing in our country. And I wish other Muslim countries should also strengthen their football status and team, so FIFA could also be think upon our other Muslim nations for organizing of such big tournaments.
And Tahir Bhai, you remember I shared a news with you yesterday that Bilal Bhutto Zardari was working on the development of Liari Football Stadium. But if the government takes interest, do you think that FIFA will also consider Pakistan for hosting World Cup in the future?
Definitely.
That's a very long step, but it can happen.
But Akib, long steps always take some time, but the main thing is consistency and persistency. Until unless Pakistan won't show persistency, we can't imagine that big teams can.
And talent should come forward.
Big tournaments can be organized in our country, and talent can also be had. So I think we should make some roadmap, 5-year plan, 10-year plan, short plan, and long.
Government should take interest in this.
But I think it is not a very bad choice for FIFA to organize World Cup tournament in Pakistan, because there are huge football lover in our country. Even the place we are standing at FC College here, we also have a very strong football team.
But youngsters here were crying that football doesn't have money. All of them had the same
main issue is money. Until unless we won't give good sponsorship to the World Cup and the sponsor won't jump into this game, we won't be able to publicize this game up to great extent. So I think it is the need of money, need of the sponsor who can uplift this game.
And Tahir Bhai, lastly, before we conclude this video, tomorrow is the second T20 match between Pakistan and South Africa. It's an important match. It's do or die match for Pakistan to save the series. How do you see? They have given some gap after the first game, 2-day rest to the boys in green. Will they come a little fresh and better?
Okay, but I think now Pakistani team have good ample time of rest.
And Friday is also a special day.
They will look fresh and they will do fresh. Then they will give fresh exhibition of their matches. So I think Pakistani team should give their 100% to equalize this series at this stage. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for us to wrap up the series on a winning note.
But Tahir Bhai, what about Rizwan? As fans were criticizing, he played too slow. But on the other hand, you see no one on the other side except Sam Ayub were there to support him on the other end. He was the one who took the game to the finish line, almost to the finish line.
Akib, I think Rizwan is also playing the role of Babar, similar case that when there is no one to support the team, you are the one who should support the team.
And he's captain also.
Definitely, he just did for retaining the wicket because wickets were shattering at some point of time.
Even you were seeing that, by the way, Simon, you got out also.
Yeah. So this thing builds the pressure that if you are going to throw your wickets at consistent rate, then definitely it is pressure will implement on the whole team. So same thing was happened with the Rizwan, that he couldn't able to play his natural game just because of early fall of the wickets.
Thank you so much for time. Inshallah, tomorrow again we will have you with another video. So yeah, guys, that's it for this video. Like, share, and subscribe to Sports here for more content like this. Till then, goodbye from me and Taibah. Say take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.